In the topmost floor of a glass skyscraper, Adam Redford sat in his office. He wore a perfectly tailored navy blue suit, his blonde hair swept back, his face calm yet distant. On paper, he was the dream of every aspiring entrepreneur, one of the youngest millionaires in the city, owner of several companies, a man who could have anything with a single phone call. Yet, inside, Adam felt a constant void. Every evening, when the sun dipped below the skyline and the city lights began to twinkle, Adam would stand by his window. Down below, he saw people laughing, couples holding hands, children chasing each other in parks. And he would wonder, why does all this success feel incomplete? Adam's mind often drifted to his childhood in a small riverside town. Life was simple there, small houses, familiar faces, and a sense of warmth money could never buy. Among all the faces from his past, one stood out, Emma Lawson. Emma had soft brown hair, ocean blue eyes, and a smile that could light up the gloomiest day. She wasn't just another classmate, she was his best friend, his partner in mischief, and perhaps, his very first love. They would walk to school together, share lunches, race each other in the playground, and in summer, sit by the riverbank eating melting ice cream, talking about dreams that felt so far away. One rainy afternoon, Emma came to school with red eyes. Her father had been offered a job in a distant city, and her family was leaving in 2 days. After school, Adam found her by the riverbank, clutching a small daisy chain she had made. "I don't want to leave," she whispered. Adam felt a lump in his throat. He didn't know how to stop her from going. "Maybe we'll meet again," Emma said, forcing a small smile. Adam took her hand and said firmly, "I will find you. No matter where in the world you are, I'll find you." The next morning, she was gone. Years passed. Adam's determination and ambition had brought him to the top of the corporate world, but he had never found Emma. Until one winter night. Snowflakes fell gently as Adam stepped out of his car, walking toward his apartment building. That's when he saw her, a woman sitting on the sidewalk, holding a small boy wrapped in a thin blanket. Her clothes were worn, her face pale, and yet, her eyes, those ocean blue eyes, were unmistakable. "Emma," he said, his voice barely audible. She looked up, stunned. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Time seemed to rewind, dragging them both back to a sunny riverbank. They met later that night in a small cafe. Emma told him what had happened after she left. She had married young, to a man who seemed kind but turned cruel. After years of emotional and physical abuse, he abandoned her and their son, Liam. She had tried to work, but jobs were scarce, and with no family to turn to, life had pushed her onto the streets. As she spoke, Adam noticed how she held Liam close, as if afraid the world might take him too. "You're coming with me," Adam sighed.